Hello, my name is Garx82 and welcome back to our GregTech Horizon Season 3. I am just currently crafting up the parts for the assembling machine. Now, this is a pretty complicated machine with the conveyors and the robot arms, which also require circuits, so it's definitely a little slow going at the moment, especially because I'm basically running this off two solar boilers, which is kind of crazy. I just don't want to spend a whole ton of time when I'm going to upgrade these to better ways of producing steam. So I don't want to just waste a whole bunch of resources to then replace it like an episode later. So I'm just like, we'll take it slow, we'll do this, and everything should be hunky-dory when we get to there. Okay, so yeah, I am just, like I said, crafting up. Right now I'm doing the LV machine hull. Get that done. I'm just thinking, I think there is a coin quest for wrought iron. Yeah. Do I have the coins for it? I do. Let's just do that. Wrought iron is very annoying to craft up. With the smelting the nuggets, and then you have to convert them back into ingots, and then I have to do plates, and it's just no thanks. So yeah, good use of the coins there, I think. I'm just looking to see if I had enough. We will also get these. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. I was supposed to hit that, not that. What was I going to say? I was just going to say something. Oh, eventually we'll mass craft a lot of this stuff. So we won't be doing it for every little item. But yeah, I'm just trying to get a few of the basic machines off before we start really getting into that. Also, we are chugging along here with our steel production as well. All right, so as we are doing this, I do think probably want, just thinking, kind of convenient if I, I have another one over here, don't I? Yeah. Let's actually, okay, this isn't going to be like my permanent setup either. It's just I wanted to like get that placed down and out of my inventory for that. We have some more of that. I am working on those. Oh, another thing I wanted to get, because I actually like the wiretap, free tap, free tap, 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 tap something. There it is. Electric G-tap. I was kind of close. Yeah, normally the tools are like hard to craft, but this is all like LV stuff. Unfortunately, it does require a bit of steel and an electric pump. Some electronic circuits. I may wait to do that. I do have a tree tap there. That's relatively easy to craft up. It just requires a bunch of tools, which is kind of annoying. Is that going to... Actually, no. Yep, of course. See, this is why I want the assembler next. Like, look at this recipe, and then that recipe. So good. I'm just thinking I'm probably going to need more, or definitely need more rubber, so I should do that. I'm thinking I also might start expanding a platform. I just realized I grow my spruce right there. So if I Oh, I can finally eat this banana split. Been trying to get that out of my inventory forever. If I expand the platform that way, it's going to screw up my tree farm. They won't grow. I mean, which is, I could always just move it, but yeah, I was thinking about possibly expanding. I could also get a charcoal thing that is quite manually intensive, a charcoal pile igniter. It's quite manually intensive, but it does really convert into charcoal like really quick. There we go. Just trying to avoid little 1x1s growing instead of the 2x2. Right, and I also just kind of come over here every once in a while and grab another stack of cactus. That, we could always expand that as well. Do like a couple more layers of that if we really want to go in on the cactus coke. I did it kind of like more as like a beam. I wasn't really planning on using that, but I don't know, it's kind of fun actually. Especially if like we get to a point where we're... Oh, that's right. I could get stickweed from... We got stickweeds, the crops, didn't we? Last episode, the end of last episode, we got stickweed crops. So I might not even need to really go in on the tree tap stuff. I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to get a tool this early on, because usually they are locked behind stainless steel. Also, I need a cutting machine. I'm tired of using saws to cut everything. Although the saws have gotten a bit cheaper now that we have the bending machine. But, alright, anyway, yeah, let me just keep crafting and I'll figure out what I want to do while we are working on the assembly line. Assembly machine. I keep calling it the assembly line. Okay, as we got stuff processing here, coal and everything. I'm taking a little side project, and I think I'm going to start kind of building out a little bit so it's not so like straight up and then platform. And I think I'm actually going to... I'm going to redo that just because, as you can see, it's kind of awkward. Actually, that's not going to change anything, is it? Because the... Wow, I just totally failed on jumping on top of that. Yeah, just... because that's not gonna... It's not just that. I was thinking like I could replace that with logs, but yeah, that's not gonna do anything unless I replace things with logs, and I kinda don't really want to do that. Like if I replace this with all spruce logs. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I do kind of want to have like a uniform planks. I don't want to like do that because I kind of want to have it look like it is, you know, like we built this into a tree and the tree's like supporting the platform. That's kind of what I was going for. All right, so what I think, maybe we'll just hide that gap. Man. In my head, like I know what I'm doing, but I don't think this is... I think this might not look very good. All right, I'm hitting... Oh, I'm hitting all the wrong things here. I'm going to get my iron hatchet. Yeah, I know you can do if you hold shift on the 3x3, but if I'm going to be doing that a bunch of times, I don't want to. I'd rather just have that. All right, so what I'm thinking is we'll probably, you know, do something. It's not where I want that, and I don't want that there. You know, a couple layers of that just to make it look more three-dimensional. And then we'll have a... I probably will need to hook that up at some point. Maybe we'll do... like full blocks like this. And I'm also really trying not to doing all this in survival mode. You can see I've actually been AFK for dinner right there. So I do get asked a lot, like how much do I AFK? So I don't know. I don't know if you find that interesting to see if I point out when I've let the world run and kind of stuff. So I do. I just leave the world up a lot of times. Not as much as I was doing in the end of the last season. We were AFKing. The world was pretty much running 24/7 with that. But all right. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe something like this. Doesn't all have to be even. But then it's like, all right. So how do I guess I could... I don't want to build this out too much because then I'm like, I'm gonna have to break it all down again. Maybe leaves? I don't know. Like in real life, this would branch out like quite a bit, and we'd probably have, you know, kind of more like that. Oh, actually, I kind of like that. 5, 3, and 1. Kind of like this is the branch, and the branch has been sawed off, and like that has been placed on it. Also, I'm sure I'm gonna fall off many times. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. Bit hard to see. This would be much easier if we were doing it in creative mode. Yeah, see, that looks a bit kind of funny. So we'll probably have to do something like this. But now that I'm thinking about it, if I kind of like... Okay, my heart just jumped right there. I thought I was falling all the way down. Maybe if we do like... No! I wish there was an easier way to switch those. Those don't... Hold on, you could rotate those with a wrench? Really? I didn't realize you could do that. Alright, so if I do like a 5x5 log kind of thing. Is that 5x? No, that's 4x. That's 4x5. Alright, let me kind of mess around here. And we'll also, like I said, I'm also working on the assembly line. But I kind of wanted to... I don't know. I guess that would come like way out, wouldn't it? A tree like this big, this trunk this big, the branches would be like way out, wouldn't they? I don't know, guys and girls. I might want to do this in creative mode, to be honest. Just because real life time. I want to make it look cool, but it's just the amount of time I would have trying to build out a platform and everything. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, let me continue working on this. And I needed a whole bunch of sulfur for that. That's what I was working on. Okay, just a quick update. Yeah, this is going to take me... This is a huge kind of undertaking. Because I realized as I was building out this kind of branch... we were going to get mob spawning on the top. So I obviously don't want to have torches on top. So I've gone ahead and just sheared a bunch of leaves and placed the leaves on top. But holy cow, is this is going to be... This is a huge task if I want to do it this way. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to do, but I kind of like it. It just needs to go like way out. But yeah, I'm trying to make it not look so uniform, but Actually, I just realized we do have carpenter's blocks. Didn't even think about that. Let's just look at that really quick while I am smelting some more rubber. Yeah, also can't wait to get a cutting machine because not a huge fan of that. And plus, the assembler will make getting these a million times easier. Do I have... I don't have... Let me just grab some logs while we're here. I'm curious how this is going to look. I didn't even think about using carpenter's blocks. So, like... Also, not having a magnet is sad. Yeah, I think that would make that look a lot better, too. Alright. This is just, like, insanely time-consuming. So, I think if we want to continue doing that, I'm probably gonna either wait to flight or do that in creative mode, I think. I figure it's just cosmetic. It makes the base look cool. So it's not like we're cheating progression or anything like that. But it's just too much too much real time to get that done. I'm trying to do it like in between other stuff while we're doing other things. That's a lot of this has been while we're processing, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, we are back, and I just threw a red alloy ingot into the lathe, and I didn't realize that was a 100-second recipe. So I'm pretty sure I don't have enough steam to get through that. I just didn't know. I would have... I mean, I can try... It's too late. After I put it in, it was too late to throw in some charcoal in my boiler. Maybe we... no, I think we're going to run out before it completes. No, we're going to get so close. Are we going to get it? Oh my goodness, we might get it because there's a little bit of a buffer. Holy cow, we actually got it. Okay. That is funny. I just didn't realize there was so much in there. Or that recipe was so long. So I'll throw some charcoal in there a little bit. Like I said, a few times. I'm just kind of saving all our charcoal for our steel. But we actually... I have a lot of cactus, actually. So, you know what? I'm going to actually throw that in here just to get this stuff. Because now I'm stuck with 2 small piles, so I definitely at least want another one. But we should be okay with like a 3rd boiler going, I think. I just didn't realize... I didn't realize how long that recipe was. But, alright. Yeah, I just thought that was kind of funny. I did have the world running for a little bit, and you can see all the cactus we had. So I do need to get that processed. I was thinking actually maybe doing a, like down there, a couple coke ovens. Like have the cactus go directly in a coke oven and then get pulled out to go into a 2nd coke oven and just automatically produce the stuff. There you go. You can see the cactus. Bloop. There it goes. Not gonna lie, I kind of like my little cactus farm. That's hilarious. I don't know why. It just kind of makes me... It's kind of crazy that I am doing a vanilla cactus farm because I usually don't do anything vanilla. All right. So yeah, let me just continue doing this. I have gone ahead. I got the conveyors done. I'm just currently working on the circuits, technically the vacuum tubes for the circuits, and then I will craft up the robot arms. So I need 2 circuits for the robot arms, and then we have the assembly machine. Okay, I totally forgot. I cleared up a bunch of my quest book, and I was going to open the loot bags while I was recording, so here we go. We had... Ooh, that gave us some ingots. I'll take it. Nothing like super exciting yet. And some iron and a diamond ore. Now, obviously, we don't have... Oh, we've got some bronze, too. Obviously, the bags aren't enchanted, so they're not going to be, like, super good. Wait, we just got a whole ton of red alloy ingots. I only... How many did I... I made 4. I did 1. And then I put 1 in there. We got, like, 16. Alright, I'll take it. I mean, okay, admittedly, it's just redstone and copper, but I will take it. Alright, cool. To be honest, levers are kind of annoying to make because buttons require a pressure plate, and a pressure plate is that. So actually, levers are actually better than you realize. I should probably have diamonds over here. Alright, cool. So yeah, we could easily, as you can see, we can easily process these red alloy. I just need to have our other coal boiler running. We're going to get these upgraded to the steel versions pretty soon, I think. Okay, I think we are finally here, and that should be the final things we need for the robot arm. There we go. Going to block that because I'm sure we will need it many more times, but yes, there we go. All right, our basic assembly machine. May also notice I have another LV machine hole. That is because I forgot that I had crafted one up, and I crafted another one, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to use it, obviously, at some point. So I'm actually going to, let's craft up 2 cables here. Let's do, did that open up anything? This guy's down. I thought that, for a second, I thought that was coal. And I was like, coal blocks. I'm like, oh, that would be kind of convenient. Man, creosote. I have like 0 use for creosote. I mean, I could do a boiler with it, but yeah, basically just when the thing fills up, the coke oven fills up, I just break it and avoid it. All right, so the assembler. I'm just trying to think. Where should I put it? The wire mill uses almost like no power. So it's usually like a good machine to have out the very end of the line. Now we are kind of pushing it here with just 1 turbine, but I promise we will have many more. I'm just trying to get the basic machines up and running to help us craft up more machines more efficient. I know I keep saying that, but yeah. One thing I noticed with having all that kind of like tree trunk type deal over here, and I'm not loving that yet. It makes it really hard for me to see whether it's like, usually I would just look over and be like, oh, it's nighttime. But now it made that much harder to do. All right, before I forget, I've been harvesting this and I just noticed it. Oh, actually, there is a... I haven't been fully harvesting it, actually. I just wanted to grab that while I remembered. Okay, so we got our assembly machine, and we can... I can't even remember what I was going to make before, to be honest. Oh, one of the things I wanted was fences. Fences are really annoying to craft up. Obviously, a 1-to-1 ratio, but yeah, just some sticks in an assembler. And that is... just makes... just like so many like little quality of life things. Cutting machine is definitely another priority for me because I'm tired of spending tools. I mean, technically, I don't really need to do that, but yeah, that's a 1. Yeah, so that's only using 4 EU per tick. That's pretty amazing. Some of the other things, actually, before we do that, I did want to do the crop sticks is another thing. Crop. I thought it was crop sticks. So 8. Oh, we have a lathe. Yep, we have a lathe. So is that 2 in the lathe? Man, this is, we're cooking here. Look how fast we're crafting stuff up. Also, it's nighttime. So I am not producing our steam as fast. So let's do that. All right, so there is that. And then, what was it? 6? 2. I don't know where I got 6 from. All right, so I was kind of debating putting the assembly machine at the very front. As you saw, that was a 30 LV per tick recipe. So with the cable loss, eventually that would have run out of power. There is an internal buffer, so that's why it didn't run out. But this outputs 32, and then it loses 1 EU per tick per cable. That's what the loss meter ampere thing. So, and I believe it actually loses 1 on the first thing. So this machine's actually getting 31 EU per tick, 30, 29. So this was actually getting 1 EU per tick on a loss. So eventually it would have run out, but it was such a small amount, and it does have a buffer, and it was kind of a quick recipe that it didn't run out. So I think I actually am gonna put the assembler for. I did kind of think there might be some recipes that did that, but not all of them. You saw the other one was only like a 4-second recipe. But all right, so we got our crop sticks. Now that lets us do stick reeds and stuff. So we could actually replace all these things with stick reed, which might be a good idea. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where we're gonna put that. The base is we're rapidly outgrowing our base here, and I want like I said, I want like a mixer. I want, you know, a polarizer. I want all the things. Cutting machine is another one. So yeah, this isn't too difficult either. But I think for the most part, think we've got the resources for the circuits. Like, we've kind of got everything as efficient as we possibly can at this point, until we do the better circuits, the LV circuits, which, to be honest, I don't remember what. I don't think not microprocessors. What's the other one? Integrated logic circuit. Yeah, that requires a circuit assembler. So yeah, we're not quite there yet, but yeah, because that requires a cutting machine and a precision. So a long way to go for that. But everything else we're chugging along. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, Ed. Have a good one.